What is happening, guys? Welcome back to the Get Started Strong guide for Lords of the Fallen. After today's episode, you should be really well set off. To start off, we just had taken out that boss down there. What we're going to do is we are going to make sure, number one thing importance right now, we have seeds. At least 3 seeds. So make sure you have at least 3 seeds. With that, we are going to go grab another vestige. So follow my lead. We're going to go up these stairs. We're going to go up here. We're going to run up here. Dodge. 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 Just keep dodge rolling. You'll be fine. We're going to take a fast right out into the desert. Or what looks to be a desert. Roll your heart's content out here. We're going to grab this vestige. Vestige of Adyr. Or Adyr. Alright, now we are going to make 2 different runs. Now, you could probably get these items in 1 run, but maybe not with the amount of health we have. So, what we're going to do is we are going to make a suicide run. And, you know, like I said, probably 2 suicide runs, but if you can make it in 1, that's even better. But don't feel bad, I had to do it in my prep as 2 suicide runs. So, yeah, that's probably what you're going to have to do too. So we're going to go through here, we're going to roll, because this guy's going to be shooting at us. Heal if you get shot. Because you do need all your health, at least down here. We're going to roll down here. We're going to roll right by this dude as well. Roll and roll. Roll to your heart's content. Now down here, there's going to be another squad. You're going to roll. You're going to be shooting off crossbows in all directions. Now you're going to run off to the left. You're going to spawn into Umbral right here. And you're going to lock onto this, pull this thing. And we're going to grab the item. And let him kill us. Or you can try to get this item too. Alright, we did them both. We got them both. Never mind. We're good. That's all we had to do. We can grab some other items too if we're still alive. I'm surprised we're still alive though, to be honest. But yeah, that's all you need. So let him kill you then. So yeah, we were able to get them both. But if you can't do that in both, or in 1 run, just do 2 suicide runs. You're going to want to grab both those items. The one in the belly pop, and then also the one to the right there. So what we just got is a Umbral Eye that is very, very powerful. I'd say this thing is broken, and I wouldn't be surprised if they nerf this, but for now it still works. And I hope they don't nerf it, because it's pretty fun. What it does, though, is basically when you're charging your attacks, any damage you take while you're charging is going to be wither damage, and an attack you throw back at them will allow you to poise through anything you get hit with, so you'll automatically attack the target, getting your health back. It's basically broken. It's basically, you'll see how broken it is here too. You can grab the Dark Crusaders Convolence. That's optional, but you can grab it. This is again a period of regenerating health upon using a Sanguinaris. It's okay, I used it a few times in my Let's Play, but it's not all that good, but you know, you might as well pick it up, it's right there. Alright, so once we have those, since we did that in 1 run, we are way ahead of schedule. We are going to go down to the fortress, get hammer, warp back to seedling, make way, drop down before charger dude, and get upgrade materials. Okay, so we are going to warp back to our seedling. And actually before that even, I just thought about this. We could do this in a little bit different order. We could warp back to the Skyrest. We can put that Umbral Eye on, and you can just see how powerful this is actually. And I'm actually going to switch to a sword because it actually works better with a heavier weapon. So obviously, ideally, we will want to use this once we have enough stats to use it, 25 and 18. But till then, we can use a nice solid sword and get pretty close to the same effect. A flail, I'm not sure. I didn't try it with a flail. It might work with a flail, but I know it works with the Thorn Crimson Rector sword, which we did pick up last episode. So we are going to go to the Umbral Eye dude, get that eye socketed. Right up here. And like I said, this eye is probably one of the best eyes in the game. This eye I didn't find till later on in my Let's Play, but I found a different eye that I used in my Let's Play that worked pretty well. But this is fantastic though. So as you see, while charging a heavy attack, all damage is received as wither damage. And your poise or posture cannot be broken. Pretty absolutely insane. Uh, awesome. You know, it's a great one. I hope it doesn't get nerfed because it's pretty damn cool. And it works better the more heavier you are and the more heavier your weapon is too. So keep that in mind. Since we got that though, we are then going to warp back to our seedling. And now we have some fun runs to do. Nah, I wouldn't say fun, but they've got to be done. Alright, warp back to seedling, make way outside to right, drop down before charger dude. Okay, so like I said, these are going to be kind of hard runs, but I've mapped them out to the pretty good ability to anybody can do these probably, just they might take some practice. If you died, don't feel bad. I died when I was doing the prep a few times too, but I have a pretty good solid approach for you guys to go. So we're going to go out there where we killed that bell dude, go to the path to the right. We're going to go up here. First thing we're going to do is get a bunch of upgrade materials before we do anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop right down there. We're going to use that new eye too here. Alright, and we're going to grab that chest, and that's going to be our upgrade materials. You can also run back here if you want. You might as well, to connect the world. You know where I told you that farm was? This ladder actually goes down right before you're, well, on your way to that farm, pretty much. So yeah, that's right by the bell, right down there by the bell, or the bell vestige, I guess I should say. So we're going to run back out now. And now this is where it can get kind of tricky. We're going to use our umbral lamp to connect these two and walk down here. Oh, well, or not. I guess the game is going to glitch out, maybe? That's weird. I did that fine on my prep. Alright, well, if that does happen, I mean, it's not a big deal. You're going to have to run by this dude. And he'll probably kill you. I had a feeling that was going to happen. That sucks that we got glitched out there. I wonder why we got glitched there. They gotta fix that. It was like I couldn't run. It was like I just got pushed out of Umbral there, or pushed into Umbral. Which, that's okay though. No big deal. Like I said, this run could take a few times to get through all this. But we are in no hurry. We just want to be OP, right? We don't really care how long that takes, we just want to be OP. Let's try that again. As you know, that guy is actually right behind this staircase, but obviously we're not going to fight him. There's no need to. We're just going to climb up here. And now there's going to be a dude right up there that pushes something down at you. Just be ready for it, kinda, and if you can, just get out of the way. Let him come to you, and we're gonna soul flay this guy right off the edge. Right like that. You're gonna go up here. Watch out for the... Oh, what? Dude, what the... How does that even happen? I don't even know how that happens. Well, that's not ideal. Shoot. Okay. We'll try to take these guys out, maybe. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. See, what happened here is we're way too underleveled for this area to fight anything here. So that's why we're getting killed so easy here. But that barrel should not have thrown me off the edge like that. That is absolutely asinine. But that's okay. That could happen to you guys too. This run really is not that difficult. I'll show you here, but we're getting kind of screwed here, to be honest. We're gonna try this again. Third time's a charm, that's what they say, right? I can't believe that barrel just pushed me like that. That's so asinine. Alright, try that again. Let him come after me. Get ready to soul flay. You're going off the edge. See how he poised right through it? Okay, how did he... Okay, he lived? Did that guy really live? I'm kind of amazed at that. Alright, this guy we're going to lock onto up there. For some reason we're sliding. I don't know why. Is it because it's raining, maybe? That's weird. Alright, we're going to switch to our hand. We are going to put in that new hammer that we just got, the enhanced lump hammer. We're going to charge that baby up, and you're going to see the damage this thing outputs. Oh shit, that's not even the right... Oh my... I'm really screwed up tonight. That's the damage it puts out. And now we are going to take out... Well, I guess you couldn't take out these guys if you want. You don't have to. But if you want to, you can. Make sure your health is full before going up here. That stupid idiot didn't die. Alright, when we get up here, we're going to sprint to that elevator right there. You see that elevator? We're going to sprint to that elevator. We're going to roll back and forth so we don't get hit by arrows. And we're good. So this is going to bring us to a way, way later on area in the game. You'll definitely be one-shotted by anything up here. But it's nice to have this vestige. Plus, we are going to get a ring up here that is going to be really OP. And that will actually be the hardest run of this episode, in my opinion. I was able to get it first try on my prep. Or no, wait, I got it second try on my prep. But it was definitely difficult. So we're going to do that actually right away. We're going to get that part done with. It's up to you. You can leave light armor on if you have light armor. That way you can roll faster. No matter what, you're going to die quick here. So it's really up to you. I might even take off more just so I have a light roll. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Because I want to be able to dodge very, very quick. And that might be the best way to do this. So yeah, this is going to be a run. So be ready to run. We're going to drop down here. We're going to roll. They're going to be shooting at us. And somehow you're going to be hit, probably. We're going to spawn to Umbral. We're going to level. And we're going to roll past these gargoyles. Roll. They're going to kill you in one shot if they get a hold of you. We can keep going. We don't have to leave Umbral. It's not a big deal. We're going to run down here, take a right, and then pull this gate. And then from here, we're going to keep going in Umbral. And go up these stairs. We're going to run up here. Just keep running. Just keep running. We're going to go through here. We're going to go down here. We're going to soul flay this thing. And if you die, that's okay. We soul flayed it. That's all we needed to do. That makes our life a lot easier now. Like I said, the main thing in this guide is going to get you to a point where you can play the game how you want to play it, not how they intended you to, because how they intended you to play it is asinine in my opinion. It's got a lot of problems in my opinion. This is going to be a lot better start for you guys. So, since we have the gate open now, that's why we opened the gate, just in case we died there. Now, all we have to do is sprint through here. Just keep sprinting, just keep sprinting, just keep running. And now we can run right through here, into Umbral, obviously. We might want to go into Umbral, maybe, right there. Somehow we made it by without getting shot. I'm surprised. If we would have got shot, we would have fell. We want to run back here, though. And from here, we're going to run this. So usually if you're in Umbral right now, there would be a Reaper back here. You'd have to really quickly roll past the Reaper and get out of Umbral. That's how I had to do it in my prep. But I guess we lucked out here. I don't know how we did that. But we're going to run up here and we're going to jump this. So you can go into Umbral to get across it, but we are just going to jump it. And now we're going to go over here. Now this is the run that is the most hardest part of this run. So what we're going to do is run through a fortress to get a ring. And this ring is guarded by a lot of bullshit, let me tell you. So we are just running. We're not going to fight anything. Try to follow my path. You might want to watch me do it first, then pause the video, and then try it for yourself. But here we go. We're going to roll, we're going to roll, we're going to roll, we're going to roll. We're going to run, kind of zigzag if you want to. Kind of roll. How did we not die? I'm not sure. We're going to roll down here. We're going to run to the left. We're going to run to the left again. Run to the left. Let him go into Umbral. It's going to kill you right there. That's okay. You're going to go into water right here. Not a big deal. Then we're going to run down here, and we're going to sprint to this damn ring. And grab the ring. All right, we're good. Now we can die. Now you can die. If you want to die, you can completely die. If you want to run around this place until you die, that's also up to you. This is an area much later in the game, but you could just run to a vestige if you wanted to. I don't think we'd be able to make it. Try to run around and grab as much things as you can. This is all late game stuff. But like I said, run to your heart's content. You're going to die eventually because this place is going to kill you. I died here many times in the Let's Play. Trying to find my way through here. Alright, we got the ring. That's all we needed there. That's probably like the hardest thing you guys are going to do this episode. That's one of the rings we need. We need one more ring, too. Now we need to go... So we can actually put that ring on if we want to. So what that ring does is it's the Lucent Sword Ring, deals additional physical damage when your health is full or almost full. Now think about it. The eye we just picked up makes wither damage with charge attacks, and the second you hit them, you get your health all the way back, meaning that you're going to deal additional physical damage every single swing of that sword. Very, very good. Very powerful. So we're going to want that on. As you see, we got a cool little red glowing effect to us too. Pretty awesome. Alright, we're going to run back to the elevator that we just had taken up here. And we're going to be ready to sprint more down here. So we're going to go back down to that where all those people are down there. And we are going to run like hell. There's going to be a ladder that we're going to have to go up here. So you see that ladder right there? That's the ladder we want to go up. So my advice is roll and run. That's okay. That was probably going to happen. There's so much bullshit in this game, dude. Somehow, we were able to get up there. Nope, we were not. They got us at the top. See, this can take a few tries. And make sure you have seeds, too. We are going to need a seed for this next part. This can be a difficult run, though, for sure. You want to put on some heavier armor, maybe it will help. I doubt it, though. It's completely up to you. I mean, we'll try it. We'll put on a little bit heavy armor just to see. But I really don't think it's going to help all that much. We don't want to be heavy, that's for sure. But we don't have pants on. But we do have medium roll, though, so that's good. Let's try this again now. You can just see how cool that red effect is, though, from that ring. It's just a really neat color. Alright, here we go again. Trial number 2. Let's see if we can pull it off this time. We're going to reload. Roll. Yeah, you're going to want to roll right when you're up there because there's mages there. Man, this guy came out already. Alright, roll past him. That was kind of sketchy. Be ready to plant a seed. Right here. And we did it. Now if you die, you're good. Not a big deal. That run might take you guys a few tries. It's kind of difficult. My advice is get them to exhaust their crossbows first before you start climbing that ladder, so let them shoot at least twice so they have to reload. That gives you a little bit of time to get up the ladder. But we are gonna put on some quick stuff again so we can roll fast again. We have light roll. Okay. This next part, we should be able to do pretty easy. Alright, so this guy right here, you're gonna lock onto him, and we're gonna throw a lump hammer at him. We're not going to kill him, sadly. I wish it would kill him, but it's not. We're going to wait till he runs up there, chuck this hammer, charge it up. We're going to run... Oh, I guess it did kill him here. Nice. That's actually awesome. Don't jump there. You're going to want to climb this ladder, not jump it. And now you're going to want to roll, grab this, and we're good. We can die. That's all we needed. If you wanted to grab those other items, you can. Ammunition pouch. But yeah, we can die here. We can run off here if we want. This will just take you down, and I'll show you. All this does is connect the world more. You'll see. This is actually the elevator much later on that you get. So, but we got the elevator activated. So this just goes to show, like, it's just more world interconnectivity there for you. So now we have two of the best rings in the game for this build. What we just picked up is a slinger's ring. Now this isn't your slingers, randomly the dating game of slingers. No, this is actually an amazing ring that deals additional damage with throwables. So, those lump hammers, they do amazing damage with this ring on. Alright, so now we're going to go get the other stuff for this build that we need. We can put on a little bit heavier armor now. Let's see here. We can put on those, maybe. Maybe that. Alright, we still got medium roll. Good deal. That works. Oh, let me look at my notes here. Go up and get vestige. Go back down. Get an elevator. So we did that a little backwards. I had grabbed the elevator later on. But that's not a big deal. Let's just get something done right away. Throw hammer at dude, back to perch. Okay, and now we're going to go get the blacksmith, basically. So we're going to go back to the vestige Pilgrim's Perch Bell Room. Now, there is a glitch that if you can pull off, you can skip a huge amount of this game. In Pilgrim's Perch, anyway. And we are going to pull that off right now. It's very easy to actually pull off. I was able to pull it off my second try. So what we're going to do is we're going to fall off here. We're going to die, and we're going to try to get the attention of one of the enemies down there to get in the elevator and bring it up for us. Sounds crazy, right? But it's actually pretty damn easy. All we're going to do is we're going to walk off, and we're going to take a flask as we walk off. So, take a flask, and we're going to wait for these enemies to come after us. It might take a few tries to get this. You have to wait till see how we can see down there? If we can see him get up, one's going to get on the elevator and bring it up to us. Yep, there we go. And there we go. That's first try. I've never done a first try before. But that's the elevator glitch. So now we just skipped a huge part of that. So, I mean, it was not a big part, but I mean, it did skip a pretty good amount. We can get the blacksmith early on. So he takes the elevator up for us. We can just rest. So we got the elevator now. Alright, so now we can go get the blacksmith if we want. We can do that next. All we're going to do is ride this down. We're going to take out a few dudes up here. They're just mages. They should die pretty quickly. Use charge attacks. Use the eye. Let them come to you. see, we can still be pushed. Luckily, and these mages just love to push you around, man. Remember, heavy attacks. That's what we want to do. They're going to deal the extra damage. If our health is close to being full too, we deal even more damage. Alright, so with those guys dead, what we're going to do is we're going to drop down on the opposite side of the chain of where the blacksmith is. So the blacksmith is over there, elevator's here, we're going to drop down, we're going to kill this dog. And another dog's going to come at us, we're going to kick this dog when it comes closer. It's okay, we still have umbral. I would have liked to have not died there, though. Alright, this is going to be a little bit more challenging since we're in umbral. You know what? We're going to get our life back. Shit. We got to bring him over here. Get our life back. There we go. Come on. Oh my gosh, are you serious? There wasn't anything there. Alright, well, I guess we can try fighting him, but this is not going to go well. Oh, maybe it will. With the eye? Oh, I guess with the eye it worked. Alright, with the eye, that we were able to pull that off. I kind of forgot we had the eye on. With the eye, it makes things really OP. So we can go over here and grab this. This will be a good ring to have later on. You're going to go through much later areas with poison and fire, so this Defiance ring is really nice to have for those areas. What's going to happen is you're going to be able to put this on and increase resistance to all status effects. So, nice one to have for later on. Might as well grab that. All we're going to do now is what we did is we killed this dude. We picked up a key from him. I didn't tell you guys that, but when we killed him, we picked up a key from that dude. So we're going to exit umbral right now. We already picked up the key. Once you kill the guard, you get the key. So we're going to go over here and we're going to talk to the blacksmith. Hand over the key.
No, finally. You don't
just run through her dialogue, make sure... And then once you run through her dialogue, we're going to reset the world state, so exit the game. And this is going to give you the blacksmith way early on. I mean, not way early on. I mean, you could get the blacksmith the regular way by going around to get the elevator, but it just makes your life so much easier. So once you load back in, this door is going to be open, blacksmith is going to be gone, she's going to be back at Skyrest for you. You can grab and pick up some upgrade materials for you. And with that, we can go back to our last vestige, I think. So we can just pop a moth if we want to. That's fine. Don't worry about runes right now. We're not really worried about saving up runes to level. Or I guess I should say vigor in this game. But once we are back at our vestige, let me look at the notes here. Alright, so the next thing we're going to get is the boss remembrance unlock. So basically, when you kill bosses in this game, there are remembrances, just like in Elden Ring, but you can only use them if you have this item. So we're going to get that item next for you, because it's very easy to miss, but it's very easy to get, though. So we're going to run back here. Run right through here. That's where we kicked the ladder down before. We're not taking the ladder, though. We're going to actually go on the outside. And we're going to jump this. Let this guy shoot his magic. We're going to jump this. We're going to run this way. Be ready to soul flay this dude off the thing. Or just to get around him. That also works. We're going to go down. Once you're down here, we're going to go into umbral from here. We're going to go down here. A few items we're going to pick up here. We're going to run over here. We're going to grab this. And if you die, that's okay. It's not a big deal. If you die, that's basically all we wanted to get out there. If you were still alive, though, you could go up those stairs and get the items around there, run around there and get the items. You'd hit them on a regular playthrough, but you might miss them on this playthrough because we already have the elevator. But there's just some extra items there that you can give back to some NPCs at the central hub, and it will contribute to some armor. If you wanted to do that. It's optional. Completely optional. The armor, you know, it's something to collect. You need all the armors for your platinum if you wanted to get your platinum, so just wanted to make sure you guys knew of that. Obviously, we are not going to do that here, though. So once you have that, you have the ability now to go back and use remembrances. So, you know, Peta, you killed her. She's a remembrance boss, so you can go back and hand the remembrance thing to Mugu, which we will do. I'll show you how to do that. And then you can get the boss's remembrance items from there, armor and weapons and whatnot. So from this vestige, if you died or whatnot, come back to this vestige. We're going to run back to where our good old farming spot is. So run back here. Run back here, just like where we were when we went back here for the farm. Run right back here. But at the farming room, we're going to take a right. We're going to run up here this time. And we're going to roll, because there's a lot of dudes here for some reason. This hallway is packed with dudes. We're going to run right off there. And we're going to run over here. And we're going to roll down right there. So this is where that elevator was before. We're going to ignore that for now. We're in Umbral already, so we don't have to worry about transferring. We're going to jump here. We're going to run over here. We're going to grab this. Heal too. Make sure your heal is all the way up here. You're going to be shot with magic too, so be ready for that. If you want to put up a shield, heal. Make sure and heal. This guy is going to come out at you. We're going to run around to the right. Grab this. Oh shit, it didn't work. Oh, it didn't work. Why didn't it? Oh man. Why didn't that? Not a big deal. We can do it again. I'm sure that might happen to you guys too. That's actually very difficult to do. But it is possible. I've done it. It's not that hard. I don't know why the item didn't pop out. Maybe it was too far back or what? I don't know. It's really odd. Because we're not going to kill that fairy. We're not going to worry about that fairy. I'm going to just run back there. I still think Umbral has way too many enemies. If they remove some enemies, I think the game would be a lot more balanced. Like, this area over here does not need to be that packed with enemies. Just not sure how that mage hurt us either over here. That mage is not supposed to actually hear us here. Yeah, 2 mages hear us now. I don't know why that is. Okay, why? Also, too, the lock-on needs to be fixed. Heal up before you run over here. We're gonna run over here. Okay, why are... Oh my goodness, dude. That's what I want. Get this item. Pick it up, and now we can die. Oh, we didn't get the item again. What? Dude, oh my gosh. This is not that hard, guys. It's really not that hard. I thought I picked up the item. I thought my dude bent down to grab it. That's what I mean. This game just isn't that good, guys. That's why I'm not doing a full walkthrough for you guys. Fighting Cowboy did an amazing full walkthrough, so make sure and use that for your actual walkthrough. This is just your getting started guide. There's no way I was going to do an actual walkthrough of this game. This game is just too asinine to do that. Just too much of a headache. And this guide is for those of you that actually want to play this game. I mean, obviously I'd played through it, I did a Let's Play of it. But I didn't have that much fun, to be honest. It just wasn't that good of a game. There's a lot of problems, there's way too many enemies. A lot of the bosses are complete gimmick fights. It's just not that good. But I did want to give you guys a get started guide, though, just if you wanted to play the game, you could actually, you know, get through it somewhat more better, more well off than, you know, the way they intended to play it. Things with the lock-on, too, they really need to fix that. That is so damn annoying. I don't think I've ever played a game with a bad lock-on as this. Okay, I can actually... That's good. You can pop that, you can pick it up. So if you do die after popping that, that's not a big deal. You can pick it up there. So we can just die now. It's not a big deal. That's really cool to know, though, that if you do pop that, it's going to stay popped. So if you need to do that in 2 runs, go ahead and do that in 2 runs. Run over there, pop that thing out, and if you die, not a big deal. Then you can just run over there and pick it up. But what that is going to give us is that's going to give us our first little enhancement piece. That is going to give us the good old Relic of Perpetuation. This thing increases maximum health. So obviously for this, it's a good thing to have. And obviously, you see it's a pretty good amount. Little teeny bit, but I mean, that little teeny bit could save you. You'd be amazed that little teeny bit could save you quite often. Alright, so now we're filling these up. You know, we got our rings, we got our amulet, and we are, you know, just about there. There's a few extra things we're going to get to make your life a lot better off. And let me look at my notes to see what's next. Okay, so the one thing we're missing is, you know, a solid armor, too. So we're going to go get that right now, and that's really easy to get. All we're going to do is we're going to go to the Sanctuary Baptism. And this game has a lot of great armors. You're going to run into a lot of awesome ones as you play through the game. A lot of boss ones have really good attributes to them. This is just a good one to start with if you wanted to pick one to start with. This one's solid. I'll show you where it is. All we did was go back to the baptism one. This is the baptism grace. And we go up the ladders, just like when we went to fight the sister. This is the same exact route that we were taking as when we fought the sister. Run through here. Drop it down here. Drop down here. Right to Pilgrim's Perch. We're going to kick off the dude that's standing up here just because of for the heck of it. Just to get revenge. Once we kick him off, we're going to run up these ladder to the right. We're going to run down this cave. And we're just about there already. Off to the right, there's going to be a door. We already have the key to it. We picked it up earlier in this. Good old Pilgrim's Perch key. We're going to run in and grab the armor. Nothing else is in here to kill us either. So, grab the armor, and that's going to give you the Sacred Resonance set. The Sacred Resonance set is a great all-around starting set. Except for the Sacred Resonance Garb. The Garb is only 57, so if you wanted to keep on, you know, an antique Hallowed Sentinel armor, that would be fine, but I would recommend putting on the other pieces of the Resonance set. You're gonna be heavy, but in this game, heavy is not terrible. You can actually beat a lot of bosses while being heavy. It's not, well, encumbered is problem. You don't want to be encumbered. Heavy is alright. So if you wanted to put on some stuff to really, you know, give you... Because right now, you know, we still don't have a ton of health. So you could put on a few things like that. But that's up to you. We'll just stay on like a heavy status because I'll take on this next boss for you guys. And I'll show you just how powerful we can be with this build. But we are going to go back right now to... actually, let's just use a moth. Let's just use a moth. And we're going to actually go back to Skyrest. So, get back to a vestige. And we'll see you guys at Skyrest. All right, a few things we're going to do here. We're going to run over here. And we are a heavy right now, but as you see, we still move relatively quick, even being heavy. We're going to go into Umbral, talk to Moog, or Moogie, however you want to say his name. We're going to hand over the bowl of revelations. This is going to give us access to boss weapons.
A key there to light.
So now when you go to offer remembrance, you can click, once you kill more bosses, they'll be in here, and then you can trade them for the Umbral Scouring. So whenever you pick up lore pieces in the world, you get Scourings, and then you can use those to get boss weapons, and boss spells, and all that kind of cool stuff. Boss armor, all that. It's pretty generous too, it's not very expensive to get. By the end of my Let's Play, I had a bunch of boss armor, that was pretty sweet. Alright, we're going to go to Socket Umbral Eye. Just, if you haven't already, make sure the Umbral Eye of Lawish is in there. We picked it up earlier. And that's all we're going to do here. So from here, you have some options. You can, you know, level up a weapon of your choice, or you can just wait, because we can't use the Sacred Resonance Hammer. We have to be able to have, you know, 25 strength and 18 agility. So we're actually pretty close within those attributes. Not too far off. We definitely don't have enough to get there at the moment, so we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to use the sword for now. Thorned Crimson Rector Sword. But with that, we can go and fight a boss. And I'll show you just how powerful we can be. We are going to go back to the Bell Room. You're going to be quite amazed how strong this character is, even though we don't have a ton of health. We're actually going to put on that resonance set. Just because it's good holy damage negation, this boss actually will throw holy arrows at us. So you're going to be wanting some holy damage negation if you want some. And we're still a heavy load too, which obviously endurance, you level that up, you'll be a medium roll. But I would first try to get the hammer first. Make your life easier and get that hammer. Ah, love it when we get pushed off the edge. You know what, we're not even going to fight these dudes. We don't need to fight them. We're going to run down there and take the elevator. Those mages, mages are so damn annoying when they can push you like that, just push you off the edge. There's so many locations in this game like that. It's ridiculous. So this boss fight, nothing to it. As you'll see, we're just going to use our charge attack and stun her and kill her with our stuns. I struggled so much in my Let's Play with this boss, but had I known about this, it would have made things so much easier. If you want to, you can throw lump hammers at her too. I mean, those are also going to do astonishing damage to her. You can actually lock on really, like right now. You can't do damage to her till the health bar comes out. Right now you can. As you see, we already did all that. And she's dead. Yeah, in my Let's Play, I struggled with her for close to 45 minutes before I killed her. I can't believe how fast this build can kill her. But that just shows the power of this build. That just shows the power of the lump hammers combined with the eye, with the charge attacks, with just everything we have. With a little bit of increase in health. So we're going to kill her and run through here then. And we're going to run and get another vestige point. Vestige of Olren. We can rest here. And use those points on your agility, because we already have our strength leveled up. So we're going to get our agility leveled up here. Okay, I guess 12. I guess we can get 1 point. So once we have that, we're going to make our way out of the cave. Now we're going to fight another boss right now. If you die the first time, it's not a bad thing, because then you can spawn help. We're going to charge up these hammers. As you see, the damage is astronomical. And we still somehow got hit there. I don't even know how. We rolled that, but even with heavy roll, we still can, you know, do pretty... As you see, we got our health all the way down there. We could just get hammers and kill this thing really easily, probably, with our ammunition pouches. Instead, as you see, this build is just insane. You can use lump hammers, or you can use the eye if you want to. It's completely your choice. You can blow through the game with this build. That's 2 bosses killed in like less than 5 minutes. And that was actually a remembrance boss too. So just so you know, that is a remembrance boss. When you do kill a remembrance boss, this is what you have to do to get the remembrance. I should show you this. Whenever you kill a remembrance boss, you must go into Umbral and get the remembrance. And the remembrance is right there. So the remembrance is always going to be this body thing laying around. So whenever you kill a remembrance boss, one that has a cutscene, look for kind of a body that you can lock onto and soulflay it. And you can get the remembrance through it. And once that plays out, you'll be able to get the boss weapons. And that thing actually does have a pretty good spear too, that boss right there, just so you know. I actually used it a little bit in the Let's Play. And you can always go away from those. See, now we got the Umbral Scouring, and we also got the Remembrance. So just so you know, whenever you kill a Remembrance boss, make sure and get the Scouring that's right afterwards. The boss before that was not a Remembrance boss. That was just a mini boss. You'll know Remembrance bosses because Remembrance bosses always have a cutscene. We're going to go over here. We're going to pick that up. We're going to run through here and go to the next vestige. There's one last thing we're going to do on this episode. And then you guys will be ready to go from here on your own. And all we're going to do is we're going to upgrade our character here. 15, we almost have enough for the hammer. Not quite, but almost. All we're going to do is run from that vestige. We can rest too if we want to. Get out of Umbral, obviously. We're going to rest. And from this vestige, we're going to run this way. This run is very easy to get to. Run down over here. Across the bridge, through here. Take the left at the rock. We're going to run a roll through here, just to make it a little faster. Run through here. When you see a tree, this is actually a shortcut. We're not going to worry about that right now, though. We're just going to run underneath the tree. Stick to the left. We're going to run over here, roll past this, and we're going to run into this cave. Now, something's going to be behind us. We're going to kill whatever's following us behind us. Kill that thing. There's no doubt going to be something following you. You'll want to kill that. Now we're going to want to talk to... Oh, shoot. I didn't want to use a... Oh, that's not a big deal. All right. We're going to talk to her first. Oh, so this girl is going to be kind of interesting. I'll explain what this is. This is actually a side quest. She wants to be freed from this petrification. All we have to do to break the petrification is we can use our holy grenades that we use. So this one right... actually, no. This one right here. Empyrean grenade. Fly that, and we're going to use that on her. So try to get an aiming on her. Okay, see, the aiming is a little off in this. Right there. So cover her up. It's going to work her magic and free her.
Oh, that is so life is
Go through her dialogue. She's going to give you a pendant that's really good. I used it really late in my Let's Play, and it would have been really nice if I would have used it earlier. Run through her dialogue till she starts repeating herself. And now we're going to reset the world state. Now, the thing about her is the part of her side quest is you can pay her to help, for her to help you with boss fights. I'm going to say right now, though, she's not very good. She dies pretty easily, but she is part of a side quest, though, if you want to follow that side quest. The other thing she gave us is one of the best catalysts in the game, a catalyst that I used in my Let's Play all the way up until the end of the game. It works great. So if you are going to go into Radiance, this is what you're going to want to use, the Wilmir's Catalyst. You can spec into Radiance and use spells with this. The scaling on this is fantastic. Once you get that Radiance scaling up, it's really damn powerful. So highly recommend it. But the other thing we got, though, was this right here, Pendant of Induration. This thing increases physical defense. So obviously a great one to put on. You can either have increased health or increased defense. It's completely up to you. Both are fantastic, though. At the end of the day, it's whatever floats your boat. But that is it, guys. That is going to be this guide. I honestly can't think of much else to give you guys without like ruining the rest of the game. I would recommend, you know, we've taken out, you know, a couple of those bosses right there. The swamp is going to be the first area you're want to go through, and this guide was not meant to spoil anything. So this guide was meant so you can go through the game at a very, you know, at a place where you should feel confident now. I mean, we have everything you need to be able to feel confident in this game now. I mean, we don't have the vitality, so I would recommend, you know, once you get your hammer, if you're going to go with the hammer playstyle, which I highly recommend, Sacred Resonance Hammer with this build, with the Sacred Resonance armor, and all the stuff we picked up. Oh, it's so fun. It's so awesome. On the prep account I have, it's an amazing character. So I recommend getting that agility to 18, and then after that, pump everything into vitality, pump that vitality up, and you're going to be good to go. And you're going to blow through this game, no problem, and you'll be able to have a lot more fun time than I did on my Let's Play. So I hope this guide helped you out, and if it did, I appreciate the likes or the subscriptions. I appreciate all that. I do guides, I do Let's Plays, I try to help people with these Souls games the best I can, because sometimes they can just be annoying, and Lords of the Fallen is one of those pretty annoying games. So with that, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Enjoy Lords of the Fallen. You're all ready to kick some ass.